trauma is something that come out of the study of those who are survivors of the Holocaust. Now, I want you to really kind of think about that, because the survivors of those who come out of the Holocaust, that was after 1940, 1945. But think about the fact that black people have been here, as the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches, since 1555. They knew that black people were suffering from generational trauma. And instead of trying to reparate us, to heal us, they began to use what you could call psychological warfare, or what you could call social engineering, to capitalize on our generational trauma. They are using our traumatic behavior, and that's what it is. It's a traumatic behavior. It's a traumatic behavior that has been classified. Now we call it black culture.
Come on.
We call it black culture, but it's not black culture at all, because culture is something that every organism uses for survival. Culture is a way that people relate to each other, a way for people to have what's called a code of conduct, right? A code of conduct where you can be productive and not destructive. So what you see today coming out of the music, coming out of what we see even on television, where we're always playing the clown, where we're always, and you know, they have little subliminal things. It was funny. When I was growing up, one of the subliminal things that we always used to point out was we always used to ask, why the black person always get killed first? They still do it. But, you know, one of the things that we have to look at today is that generational trauma you don't necessarily have to be personally inflicted with generational trauma. You can see a thing and it can be traumatizing. For instance, when black people, and we don't have really a year, we don't have a month, we don't have a day, we really almost don't even have an hour where we don't hear about a black person being subjected to some type of abuse by the criminal justice system and their hand, or the police force. And so when we see these type of things on television reenacted over and over and over and over again, then you wonder why you see police pulling black people over and they're terrified and they're running from the police. This is generational trauma. And so what my brother Robert was saying is that if America doesn't want to give us reparations, if it doesn't want to give us justice, God is going to give us justice. And it would be better for America to give us justice. It would be better for America to give us reparations, because I remember reading where it says in the scriptures that God heard the cry of the children of Israel, and he came down himself. And we already know what happened to Pharaoh and the children and Pharaoh's people. So it would be wise for the government of America to do justice by the black man and black woman.